Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with looks like 9 trades here. Today's date is August the 12th and I'm using my new FX trigger system. And for anyone who picks up my FX trigger system, I will show you how you can get your hands on this trading simulator for the MT4 platform. It allows you to practice with, they do give you a $10,000 account, which will be starting right here at the top. It'll show $10,000 and you can practice 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I do it on the weekends when the market is closed. You can easily put in the equivalent of 1 year's worth of trading within 1 or 2 weekends. It just depends on how many trades you're putting in, of course. But there's no limit. You just keep putting in trades, and as long as your account is growing, you can keep moving forward. And of course, if you lose your money, then you have to start over again with another $10,000. Now it does come with an ebook. It's 25 pages, and it teaches you all the different features and functions that this app has. This is one of the main reasons why I was able to double my PIP output on a daily basis in less than 30 days. More you practice, the better you get. The better you get, then you'll just start making more pips and money. So remember, I highly recommend you get this trading simulator. And I can show you how you can get your hands on it totally free, of course. So moving right along. Now before I get into these trades, I repeat this every day within the first few minutes, as this is something that you have to learn. And it goes like this. I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. And that includes all my trigger systems. It took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 to 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trading, and a lot of education. I provide the education. You must buy this education. Remember, the free stuff on the the web or YouTube, it is not good enough. And then once you buy this education, good quality education, then you must do the homework or you will fail at trading. I highly suggest putting in more than one trade at a time, as no one knows which pair will move the greatest number of pips. That is why I place 3 or more trades at a time. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. I forgot to actually close my gold trade here. And so that now makes it 10 trades I've done, all winners. And let's see now, let's go through these trades. Pound New Zealand's the first one. System automatically was suggesting to buy. So one of the most important things that you must do before you pull the trigger, you have to drill down the lights from the higher time frames and then go in the direction of the trend. I made that mistake for years, and that is why I struggled the first 8 years. A lot of people don't even, you're buying stuff and they don't even, tell you these, these tips and tricks, and that's why you keep struggling. But it literally only takes 5 seconds to drill down the lights, make a decision. What I do is I put an arrow, quite simple, not complicated, just put in an arrow wherever you want to put it. And the higher time frames is saying to buy. Did qualify for a great way to trade when I pulled the trigger right from back here. So I took the trade. I was late coming to the party, but hey, it is what it is. And I walked away from the computer a number of times as I was doing some things, and that's what happens when you don't keep a close eye on it. But I know that I'm going to have a winner every day. Ended up closing out the trade with, looks like only 3 pips, and 3 pips with the pound New Zealand trade paid $210. Moving on to the next trade, the pound Aussie. Another one. After I drilled down the lights, I was 100% sure. Well, let's go with 95. Remember, there's no such thing as 100% certainty, but I'm at least 95% certain that it's either going to go up or down. So let's see where I got in at. Right at this point, the FX trigger from back here was saying to buy. There's the arrow. We got blue boxes. Everything is going good. Did qualify for a great way to trade. Did go against me about 9 pips. I was up a lot more, but as I said, I certainly got distracted around the house here today. But I was still very happy when I closed the trade with 5 pips. And 5 pips on the pound Aussie paid $367. And remember, when I say I'm happy, I'm basically looking at the totals down here. And when I know that I'm 100 pips or more to the good, I just close out the trades. And I close them all out at approximately the same time here. 10.19, this gold, I just missed it, but I was waiting for it to give a little bit more profit, as I knew it was going to do. And the rest were around 21 and 22 minutes. I tried to be done trading by 10, but today was running a little bit late because I was putting in the trades later. This was like between 8 and 9, as you can clearly see here. All the times here are New York or Eastern Standard Time. Moving right along, I've been doing futures lately, mainly because they're easy to trade. S&P 500 doesn't pay out as great or as much. Instead of $10 a pip or tick, it's only like $5. So not a big deal. Money still to be made. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Got the signal here to sell. Should have waited for a bit of a pullback, but not a big deal. It did go against me about 2 points or so, 2.3 points. Closed it out. Another one I could have. See what happens when you're not paying attention? I got to learn to pay a little bit more attention, because if I didn't close it out fast enough, I would be breaking even now. But hey, I'm still happy. And I'm happy with, looks like 18 ticks, pips, whatever you want to call it. And those 18 pips paid $875. Just keep in mind, if it says, let's see, 18 divided by 2 is 9. That would be more accurate. 9. So this is 9. 9 ticks. By the way, if you're the type of trader who likes to get more pips, I have 2 excellent videos that teaches you how to stay in the trade for more pips. Moving right along, crude oil. Out of these 4 here, crude oil, like gold and crude oil, moves the most number of pips, but crude oil has the lowest spread. See, for me anyhow. It's 1 pip, tick, whatever you want to call it. So the system was saying to buy. So that's what I did. I bought it. So waited for the pullback, and this is what the point where I got in at. And I closed it out, looks like with, let's see, quit bouncing around. That's 14, and crude oil, 14 ticks paid $1,300. I teach exactly how to trade this way within the training videos. Moving right along to the pound dollar. Screaming to sell right from here was a great way to trade. Let's drag and drop, see where I got in at. I'd like to say I'm 100% sure, but let's go with 95% sure. I am going to get some pips here. So let's see. Didn't even go 1 pip against me on this pound dollar. It dropped for 15, and the pound dollar trade I did with 15 pips paid $1,500. Moving right along to the pound CAD. Another one screaming to sell from here. Qualified for a great way to trade. So again, I knew for certainty, 95% minimum, I was going to have a winner. That's 5 pips. Went against me, 5 or 6. Ended up getting 20 pips. And 20 pips on the pound CAD paid $1,598. Now you see how important it is to do a lot more than one trade at a time. And anybody can do this. Anybody, no matter, even if you only have a $500 account. You just drop the lot sizes. You've got minis, you got micros. And once you start learning how to trade this way, then as your account grows, you just add more lots. Very rarely do I do more than 10 trades, but the odd day I do. Now let's check out this gold right here. Gold is excellent to trade. The spread on my platform, GCI Financial, it's pretty high. It's 6 pips, so, but it moves a lot every day. So it was screaming to sell from way back here. Look at all the red boxes. Took the trade, and it did go against me. Well, looks like, let's see, gold, that's 18 ticks. Wished I closed it out here, but again, distractions around the house. But I knew once it went back up here, it was going to give another push. And on that push, I decided to close it out with 16 pips, and those 16 pips paid $1,730. Remember, you can trade anything that your broker and MT4 platform offers you. Next trade, saying to buy all the way from back here. It was super clear. I was doing nothing other than buying, and I actually teach how to get in at a better price, but sometimes if you can only trade it when you see it. Got into trade there, didn't even go 1 pip against me, just the way I love trading. I ended up with 25 pips, and 25 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $1,749. Moving right along to the next trade, Euro Aussie. Screaming to buy, super clear to see. Drag and drop this up, did qualify for a great way to trade. Took the trade, it didn't even go 1 pip against me. Closed it out, looks like I topped out on this trade pretty good with, let's see, 25 pips. And 25 pips on the Euro Aussie trade paid $1,834. Moving on to the last trade. Pound yen, screaming, very clear. Remember, I make this super easy. Red we're selling and blue we're buying. It's not complicated. And of course, that's exactly what I did. Now this one, I got in at perfect. Exactly the way I teach within the training videos. How to get near perfect timing entries. Got in, never went 1 pip against me. Could have stayed in for more, 36, but I was happy with the 22 pips. And 22 pips on the pound yen paid $1,992. So another great day of trading for a couple hours work. And I ended up getting well over my 100 pips, what I'm seeking on a daily basis. Ended up with 154 pips, and those 154 pips paid $13,100. $157. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my FX Trigger system, I suggest you get your hands on it. All you got to do is look right below this video and you'll see this write-up. FX Trigger system, I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you will fail. My FX Trigger system has over 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 5 MT4 templates, 12 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is what you're going to need, and maybe even more, as I needed a lot more than this before I found success. But anyhow, every trader is different. So moving forward, there's 43 training videos. It was 42. I did this one here in red, how to backtest using the trading simulator. It's a long video, about 50 minutes, packed with a lot of tips and tricks and that should help or improve your trading. You can put the video on pause, read all the different ways that I teach. This is what you're going to need, a lot of education. So if you have any questions at all, quite simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, just send me an email. Now I really do prefer Skype. Quite simple, click on this link. We'll have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session and answer your questions and give you a bunch of tips and tricks. Remember, I do all of that with no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 34 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So I guess that just about wraps up this video and another day of trading. And if you like the video, I'll repeat it one more time. Please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day, happy trading. And remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.